My God. Hey, who's here? Just going to be here for about half an hour. Tiffany Young, how you doing? The ministry that rocks. Hello, hello, how you doing? How's your ministry? Samuel Esebuyota Ashegdago, how you doing? God bless you all. Join me for half an hour. I had a live in the morning, but it was just for members. And then I got to some work. You know, I have to do my ministry work. Miss V, hello, how you doing, Miss V? Thank you for being a member. V Shack, hey brother, how you doing? Thank you for the meeting the other day. I was really impressed. For confirming the things that the Lord had put on my heart years ago. And I shared with Kryptonite, who already is aware, but hearing it from you was very powerful. Sabaros, were you able to print? There's a PDF document there. All you have to do is print it. It's easy to do. My life. Hey, my life. Share my book with them. Share my videos with them. And I sent you an email, my life, about the brother that I'm trying to help. Just so you are aware, guys, I may be I have to sorry, not I may be I will be selling some XRP because while we were praying 2 days ago, I heard in my spirit that I should help a brother who is a pastor who is about to lose his home. He's a very hardworking man, just fell on hard times. He owned a business, a truck, and the truck was in an accident, and there are issues with insurance. It's nothing to do with him. Very upright guy, and bad things happen to good people. In fact, that's why the Bible says we should love one another. And I felt the Lord Jesus asking me, do you trust me more than you trust your XRP? I'm like, oh God, so if you want to support it, I will be, I'm raising 10 grand. So he pays his mortgage and fixes his truck. Once he fixes his truck, he makes about 5 grand a month just driving the truck for not full, like he drives it. He took on that business a few years ago because he wanted to be as a truck owner operator doing careers in and outside the city because he wanted to be free for the work of the Lord, and that gave him time. He doesn't have to go into a shift. He was doing shift work, and I'm his mentor. I have helped him and supported him, and yeah. So if you'd like to support, thank you, Abdul Jabbar Al Shair. I don't know who you are, but yeah, email me if you want to help in any way. 12. Thank you so much. Some of the people in my private chat today, they've helped me out. I was shocked. I was shocked. They've sent me some USDT. So if you'd like to help, God bless you for doing that. Oh, Sabaros is easy to do. You just download the PDF on a computer and print. That's why I sent the EPUB with the PDF. That's why it's part of the download. Okay, email me and I'll know how I can help you. All right, just so please like the video. There's 33 of you in the room. I'm streaming more now because, like I did in November and December, I was streaming every night because I used that to get my hours, to get monetized, to get all that stuff going. But I really didn't know it was not more about the monetization, but it was just so that I could get my hours to become a YouTube partner, and it happened in 6 weeks. So today, yeah. Hello, Obstacle. How you doing? Lillian Heights, how you doing? Welcome onto my channel. Welcome onto my live. So anyway, I want to say that we now have 85, 86 members. No new person joined between yesterday and today. Today was my deadline to get 100 members. We'll see how it goes before midnight. You're more than welcome to join. It's $5.11 a month to be a member of the channel. My magic number is 100, 120. But you know what? The Lord gives, right? So I trust him. I trust him. Okay, so what am I talking about today? I'm talking about the fact that XRP, XLM, XDC, the Royal 3, in my opinion, and many of the ISOs and other crypto assets that are not necessarily ISOs, but they have utility. We're not gonna, it's not an announcement that will make it happen. Please like the video. There's almost 40 of you here. It's not an announcement that will make it happen. It's not an announcement. What's going to happen is it's just going to rip. That's all I believe. Because if we're waiting for the media, they've not been trustworthy in the last 10 years, 20 years. Everything they've said. I've seen videos from the past of the media saying things that they wouldn't say today, or that they said the other day they deny today. It's unreal. It's unbelievable. Something has taken over. It's not a good spirit. I really want to attend the cryptos meeting in Canada, but I just had another blessing from God Almighty. He's young and I'm helping my wife take care of him. Oh, mommy isn't feeling too well since. All right, Trokondumber, that's all right. Thank you so much. XRP World, how are you, my friend from Nova Scotia? Hey, Daniel, I will send the link in a bit. I am having Daniel come on. Oh, Daniel, choo! I goofed in this one. Let me see if I can actually send the link. Oh no, I made the mistake of not. I apologize, Daniel. Putting you on. I made a mistake when I was setting it up. I didn't do the. You're supposed to do something called add an invitee. So I didn't toggle it on. So I apologize. I can't bring you on this one, and I'm not using my my streaming app, like Restream. So if it was Restream, I could easily have done it. So if I come on, I'll talk to you after this one and see if we can do this tonight in the evening, because I have one more stream tonight. I'm promoting the Canada cross-border retreat. So if you would like to join us in Canada, email me, andaza@icloud.com, or just go into my description, grab the email there, send me an email. I'd appreciate it. Sorry about that, Daniel. Guys, I was going to have Daniel come up here, on here. I think it's good. It's actually for good. All things work together for good to them who love God. But again, that I'm not excusing myself for missing out something that was critical and important. We had a conversation this morning, and I want him to come on and kind of share some of the experiences he's had so far and some of the preparations, particularly with off ramping. A lot of people are not prepared for off ramping, and some of you, I'm excited for you because you have only 3,000 XRP, 2,000 XRP, 1,500 XRP, 5,000 XRP, and you will be amazed at what that will do for you. There's others who have like 500,000 XRP. Those are not playing around. These are people who have the money and they put the investment. Some have been investing for years. So I get it. But yeah, all fingers are not equal. But we want to kind of share some things with you that Daniel has done. And I think they're really, really great. In our conversations, he shared some of them with me. And, just share the information, see what people would do with it. All right. So we want to talk about Zaman, talk about the Tangent wallet and things like that. So, and how people can actually off-ramp, particularly when, the exchanges can be trusted in a bull run. They can be trusted when prices are up and people are doing what is akin to a bank run, trying to get their assets changed into US dollars or whatever currency is in your particular environment. Hi and greetings from Austria. Oh, XRP Night Riddler. Hi, you, my friend. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. All right, we're still out looking for members. We're looking for 15 members to make 100 members on this channel. It will be awesome. I'll be very grateful to you and to God if I get your support as a member of this channel. So think about it. And the link is there. I'll put the link so that those who want to be a member can join and become a member. All right, as I was saying, so there are catalysts. The catalyst is what I'm looking at. I just recorded a video that I'll put out maybe tonight or tomorrow morning, just like not a live, just a video in my yard as I usually have done this summer. And that video is talking about not waiting for an announcement. There are people who are waiting for an announcement, okay? They are waiting for that announcement that will come from the government. Every time, have you noticed that every time people are like, oh, Trump is going to say something and it's going to fly. Oh, this person is going to talk, Jerome Powell, all this. Guys, I have stopped trusting people. I look up to God and I do my research and trust him for wisdom. The Bible tells us that there's a wisdom that comes from out of this world. That's the wisdom that I'm dependent on. There's also prophetic graces. The scripture said that the Spirit of God will show us things to come. You can pray and ask God in Daniel chapter 2, knowing fully well that a group of wise men, they call them, were going to be executed by the king of Babylon because they forgot they were not able to interpret his dream. That was a big deal. And Daniel went to his quarters and got his friends to come into the room with him. And he said, let us ask the God of heaven for his mercies so that our lives will be spared. There was a life and death issue. They prayed, and that night in a dream, it was revealed to him. You've heard people on YouTube say, I prayed, I was looking for a solution, I was looking for which crypto to invest in, and I heard XRP. I heard this, I heard that, and people have done such and such. Friends, I'm telling you, this is real. This is real. So let's make up our minds and be resolute with our investments. It is for a reason. By 2030, the world as you know it will completely be transformed, and people will be locked in a matrix, and they will have no choice. And it is those who have these investments, and we're researching all of these different things we have to do to create a protective, whether it's a corporate protection or whatever it is, through trusts and administration of trusts, we will find out what needs to be done. And the information is out there. That's another reason why I also have, I'm bringing on the Patreon. By the grace of God, in August, it'll go live. And not August 1st, sometime in August. And I'll let you guys know. I already have about 10 people who have confirmed to me that they're interested in the Patreon. I thank you for your patience. I thank you for your love and kindness in being willing to join me on on Patreon. That is really remarkable. Okay, so, but back to what I was talking about. Friends, don't wait for an announcement. That's not the title of this video. The title of this live is that we are talking about the fact that it'll be sudden. Now remember, I'm a minister, so some of you who are not Christian may be uncomfortable with me always using the Bible. That's what I do. That's what I learned. That's how I've come to where I am today. So bear with me, and you are more than welcome to stay, enjoy it, contribute. No judgment, but don't judge me. All right. So it'll be sudden. In Acts chapter 2, the scripture says, and suddenly. So there will be a sudden move. When you look at XRP, when you look at Ripple, when you look at all of the ISO coins, people say, oh, you talk about Ripple all the time, XRP, talk about something else. Well, I have told you, invest in ETN, invest in WikiCat. But there's a reason why I have to tell you about XRP. It's leading the ISO 222s. Even all of the other cryptos that we're talking about. When Ripple went to London, Ripple, which is behind XRP, when Ripple opened an office in London to help them with the Digital Pound Foundation, they got Quant and Electronium to sit on the board of the Digital Pound Foundation with them. Right? So it's wise to invest in Quant. It's wise to invest in Electronium. In fact, you can get a big bang for your buck if you invest in Electronium. But by and large, at the end of the day, there will be one super highway. The way you have a highway that runs from one end of a country to the other. What is that famous highway called in the United States? I-something. It just goes through the entire country. There is one here in Canada that goes through the country from east to west or west to east, depending on where you start your journey. So XRP Gold said, I dreamed yesterday that XRP went quickly over $5. I won't be surprised. Some of our dreams, I hope they're not like for me. I want to be careful that I'm not dreaming because I'm thinking so much about it. The truth of the matter is that I think about XRP, I think about XLM, XDC, I think about the opportunities that they will give us and the power that we will wield, because God says it is He who gives us the power to get wealth. But the wealth is for a purpose. It is to do His work. And what does that mean? It is that you listen to Him and He directs you. In fact, this is the time for you to be writing your vision. It is going to happen suddenly. It is going to happen. It won't be because, oh, Trump just made people are waiting. Okay, what did the president say? Oh, he mentioned XRP. He's mentioned it once and he was rebuked for it. That's why he quickly, and when I say rebuked, you get what I mean. It's not that somebody just pushed him around like a little child. No, they said, you shouldn't have done that. No. Mr. President, oh, we don't want to, there's a non-disclosure. There could be, you have to put Bitcoin. Now, look at the crypto report. The crypto report that came out yesterday. What was it all about? Cross-border payment, cross-border, payment, global payment, when you hear something being repeated, then you have to ask yourself, who's been talking about cross-border payment all this while? Who's been talking about it? Right? That's how you know something is up. So I'm going to pull up something here. I'm not sharing anything on my phone. I'm just kind of pulling up something for myself. So there's, MSN says White House crypto report hails achievement, but offers no details on digital asset reserve. Offers no details on digital asset reserve. So just 3 days after his January inauguration, President Trump signed an executive order that he had promised on the campaign trail, establishing a digital assets working group comprised of top administration figures that will usher in a new era for crypto. Okay. The report outlines different priority areas for the White House moving forward, from enacting rulemaking laid out in the Genius Act, a bill. They are doing the work the way it should be done. People want them to jump the gun and say, oh, we're going to be using XRP. They will never tell you that. We're going to be using XDC for trade. You go and read the prospectus of all those things. Read their white paper. See how they are connected. Go and research Ripple, and then you will know. What company works with every country that Trump just had trade agreements with? Oh my goodness. That's why I wanted Daniel on here. Lord, forgive me. Father, have mercy upon me. Look at the question. Daniel, we have to do this in the evening. I have to actually set up. You tell me, text me and let me know what your evening is like. Maybe 7 p.m. Central, something like that. Or 6:30 Central, right after supper. What company works with every country that Trump just had trade agreements with? Ripple and R3 Corder. Oh, Nika. Hi, who is Nika? Where are you from? Wielding the power of the Almighty, listen to the striper soldiers under command. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Red Star 7311. Faster, cheap, cross-border payments that the usual talk from all the figureheads who covertly talk about XRP. Exactly. They never tell you until the price is sky high. My life, the day I just put out, I recorded a video. I'm going to put it out for either tonight or tomorrow morning. They never tell you. I put out a video that went viral some months ago. It was pay attention to what they are not saying. Pay attention to what they are not telling you. Yeah, you need the Ethereum for some exchanges. Yes, Hafiz Majid. Hi from Slovenia, Matej Klobukar. I don't know how to pronounce it, but thank you so much for joining, Matej. Striper is a Christian heavy metal band. Oh, right, from the 80s. Okay. I was not into heavy metal, so yeah. You are doing wonderful job. Is amazing. God's own. Thank you so much. People need to understand that Stripe is highly involved in this as well and have over half of the supply of XLM, and they are the second body member of the new financial system. There you go, XRP. Well, thank you for that information. Somebody said it before about Stripe too, you know. Our Prime Minister is involved in Stripe. Did you know he was on their board? Canadian Prime Minister. And they are the one restricting Canada. They say you can only buy so much crypto. We love you so much. We're protecting you. Don't buy too much. Don't buy too much. You can only buy so much. You can only buy so much in a year. They put a limit, but the limit is even fine, $30,000 a year. But if somebody has over $30,000 a year as an individual, you're not allowed to. You're capped. And Trudeau did this before he left office. And you think they are not buying? They buy. Their wife would buy. Their kids will buy. They'll buy in everybody's name. So if there are 7 in the family, they'll do it. There's these people, or they will do it as a corporate entity. They create a corporate entity and they buy in the name of the corporate entity. They say, "Well, I'm not an individual. I'm not an individual." So yeah, that's where it is, friends. So I'm in 19 minutes in. Like I said, I don't want to be more than half an hour here today. By his stripes we are healed. Yes, sirree. But you never know. People can come on and just yeah. So I'm gonna pick up the. Let me see if I have the picture here downloaded for the. Aha, I have it here. So I'm gonna read this to you guys. Woo. Promoting the competitiveness of the US dollar. Relevant US agencies, including Treasury, should promote US private sector leadership in the responsible development, watch this, of innovative cross-border payments and financial markets technologies. Towards this end, Treasury should consider using its convening authority to encourage and provide clarity to US financial institutions in leading these efforts. Innovative cross-border payments. Who is leading in cross-border payments? Bio Sonia. Barry, send me donut money. No, I'm just kidding. You know you're my brother now. We always talk. Don't worry. When I open my Patreon, you guys can go there, and my Patreon, I will have a tier that people can call me once a month. You have my phone number directly. Some of you already have my phone number because we've been talking since last year. But you can call me once a month and schedule time with me. You have a schedule, and we discuss your life. If you want to discuss your portfolio, you can. But at that time, things have changed. The banks will be involved. The hedge fund managers will be involved. Everything would have changed. Thank you so much for $5, JD. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You are awesome. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee page. It's in the description. If you're enjoying what I'm giving away, like again, there are things I don't do for free, but it's important that we get this information. Look at what it says here. Treasury and other relevant agencies should promote U.S. leadership in establishing international legal, regulatory, and technical standards and best practices. Okay? Then it says domestically and internationally, U.S. authorities should encourage payment solutions that protect the two-tier banking system and promote the private sector's role. Now, let's look at the third point here. It says under recommendations. All right. This was until July 31, 2025. Treasury, in coordination with other relevant agencies, watch this, should engage with international counterparts and institutions by leading initiatives to upgrade domestic payment systems. Upgrading domestic payment systems. They dealt with cross-border because that's major, and they're now talking about domestic and cross-border payment systems to help protect the primacy of the dollar-based international monetary system. Trump is serious about this. They want to protect the US dollar, its position. Now, I don't think the US will continue to be the way it was, to have power to sanction this person, to sanction that person. Blockchain will change all of that. Because you have all these open source systems that all of these countries can connect to. Russia can connect to April Ledger. This one can connect to that all around the world. So what we're going to have is that, and let me tell you, in this report, you see at the on the right, you see the action. Who is supposed to take the action is right there. So let's look at it. We have stable coins and payments, and then we have the recommendation. And then to the right, we have a column that is called policy responsibility. And you got Congress, and then who is the regulator. So they are going straight to regulator. If you look at it, Congress will be doing what it's doing. They know they always go on break. They are just jumping to the regulators. That is the power of the executive, because they understand there is no delay. They want to make sure that the debt of the United States is controlled. Trump people are saying, oh, look at he made more debt than ever. Deliberately. They had to do that. But they now have a solution. There's now a window of opportunity with stable coins as well as digital assets that are scalable. And as a result of their scalability, their price, their value will continue to increase. Who's leading in cross-border payments? I know you are going to say it's chain link or so, but it's not. It's XRP, it's Ripple. They have 3 products. Remember, there was one video where I told you XRP had about 4 different products being used by banks, including the one that was used by MoneyGram when they gave MoneyGram $50 million in 2019 for a pilot project. After 3 years, that project ended. If you remember, if you ever sent money by MoneyGram at any of the stores where MoneyGram was operating, it was going so fast. That was Ripple. They put 50 million to that project. I think 50 or 90 million. So, yeah, it is good to have fees. We have people in government who always disrupt, but we have to do what we have to do. We don't have to worry about that. That's the world we live in. XRP World said they couldn't discuss. So, yeah. Thank you for getting the likes up. There's only 27 likes, 83 people in the room. Come on. 75 now. Like the video, my friend. That's why this is called the genius. It's a genius plan. It's a genius plan. People that complain about Trump don't have a clue about finances. Everything has a direct purpose. Well, anybody can. Leaders always have people complain about them. The thing is that he's the one there now. We pray for him. When Biden was there, we prayed for him. If we didn't agree with what he was doing, we criticize it and pray against what he's doing and pray that God will keep his life and everything and all that. I didn't want him dying in office. People are like, oh, let him die. He's evil. No, why? Why do you want him to die? He's somebody's father. He's somebody's grandfather. You know, but Like I told you yesterday, some things are going to come out on the screens in America. People are going to vomit in their homes. There's a lady who prophesied it. They have no, all the people calling them this one. You see, when the media is telling you that's the pedophile over there, the media is not telling you that that's the pedophile over there. They're not, no investigative journalism. Nothing is, the media is so corrupt, it's messed up. And I'm telling you, they are going to be wiped out. A new media has already arisen, waiting to take over from the old media. The prince of the power of the air has been shamed and put to disgrace. Check out the LTO. What's the LTO? Rashad, XCN is leading in cross-border payments. Okay. Then buy all your XCN then. Is it because this guy said so? What's his name? Economic Ninja. Where's your fact study? Like, I don't mind. You can send me something by email to prove your point, and I will come back here and I will say, oh, Rashad Williams sent me something, and here it is. Everybody, please go and sell your XRP. Jump onto XCN. XCN is not leading in cross-border payments. You can go to Grok, ask Grok the question. Grok will aggregate 15 websites, bring out all of the information, and if you like, you can use the deep search with Grok, and it will aggregate all of more websites, go deeper, and bring out all the information for you. But without that, okay, so why are you laughing? Why are you mocking? Like, can you have an? I don't like those kind of. Like, I'm not laughing here and mocking you. I'm having a good conversation. Whether you are holding it before Economic Ninja, so I'm saying because he said it and a lot of people went to buy it. You know, so but XCN, there's a lot of cryptos that are doing good things. But here's the point: we will all succeed together. We will all succeed. They will all succeed together. There can be Ford, there can be, so I'm not like, I don't play one against the other, right? They will all succeed together. I have held XRP, I have held XLM, and I held XDC. I have no disappointment. Yeah, so, oh, that's good. Congratulations that you've been holding that. But when you are saying it's the one leading in cross-border payments, I don't know why you would say so. Like, why would you say so? You know, you say who is leading in cross-border payments? Like, who? Why would you say so? So are you, because people tell me that, oh, XRP is going to dump on all of us and we're going to be messed up and all of that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are the 1,700 disclosures, non-disclosure agreements? What are all those? Like, and like I said, when you look at the non-disclosure, you look at what is happening, right? You look at what people are doing. Who is bigger than JP Morgan and BlackRock? Well, don't ask me a question. Just say what you want to say. Like like say what you, just say, oh, here's what is happening. BlackRock did this and this. Don't ask me a question because I don't know. I don't know what you're getting at, right? Don't. Then we will gladly go and research, find out if these things are so. You understand, Rashad? So I don't know who you are, but yeah, you can. Like I said, send me the information you have. Send me the white paper. Send me the stuff that you see. Send me the, like, if you have any agreements, because I don't share the things. Like I remember what happened to me after I started sharing the XRP calculator. So as a result, I kind of pulled back on that. What Riddler? What did the Riddler say? Mike Jones. What did the Riddler say? Mike Jones, like, what did the Riddler say? In my opinion, I would hold a certain crypto and hold another crypto there. I'm not gonna go for one. Like, the Bitcoin maxis were very obnoxious, and I didn't really like it. It was terrible, and then everything was proved wrong. So at the end of the day, I remember when I said to you that Bitcoin Stronghold is a payment corridor for XRP and XLM. Okay, so what do we do, Lonzo? Sell our XRP and our XLM and buy SHX? Like, what are you guys saying? Are you asking us to leave one for the other? So so what I find is that when people are holding a certain bag and they've researched their bag, there's no world outside of that bag. Like I told you, somebody would just come on here and say, Pi is the future. Pi will save the world. Okay, why? Tell me why. So I'm holding several bags of different I even have meme coins. I have one or two meme coins. And then I have, look at what this meme coin did yesterday. Troll. I got a text from Kryptonite. Troll did an amazing thing. Look at ETN, 70% in XCN ran. There's also what's it called, ZBEC. I sold my ZBEC and got back into XRP. I got a little bit of profit from ZBEC, and that was enough for me. I got out of it. So, but people are like, oh, you can't just, like, what do you mean? You are sharing knowledge and wisdom. What am I sharing? Like, I just want more. Like, you said something. Uh, you said SHX is a payment. Okay, good. You are not saying we should. You know, it's the way it's said. I think text is some kind of, like, sometimes people say, oh, this one is the one. Like, so I want to know why you say so. So, yeah, but some people believe pi is going to save the, oh, there's nothing but pi and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so Rashad Williams was the one who was saying what they were saying. But like I said, it's going to be sudden. If you watch my video that I will put out tonight or tomorrow morning, I said it will, many cryptos are going to go up. Like, I'm not sitting here and saying it's only XRP. I'm not saying, like, I believe in other cryptos like Axelar. That's an amazing project. No, I didn't say it's the only cross-border. Have I ever said that? I didn't say it's the only cross-border payment, but you said XCN is leading. And I said, tell me why it's leading. I want to know. I think XRP is the leading cross-border payment, token and system, the XRP ledger. I think so. But I don't think XCN is out of play here. I don't think anyone else is out of play here. My life said Axelar. I believe in Axelar, but I don't hold it. There are 10 banks that are using XRP right now for cross-border payments. And the only reason why they have not escalated it to its scalable ability is because the US is still playing their ding-dong show, right? Until that is ready, then SBI Holdings in Japan and 80% of the bank in Japan, they will connect. That's why they keep using the term flip the switch. So when you say XRP holders or whatever like that, oh, you stated why. Okay, I didn't see that, Lonzo. Sorry about that. You said because Stronghold will be, is that Stronghold, right? Will be most likely moving 90% of all ACH payments in US by this November. Okay, fine. So so here's my position. You have a crypto that you are holding. Hold it. You've studied the fundamentals. You know what is good. Many cryptos will do well. Can we all agree on that? That many cryptos will do well. So if you really like Stronghold, don't come to my channel. Go to the Stronghold People's channel. Stay there and have the conversation with them. Enjoy the time. Join their whatever. Plan to go on their cruise when they rent a yacht for their, you know what I mean? Like, so that's the way I see it. Lonzo just said, I hold XRP as well. That's my biggest bag. I know somebody in our church who has big Bitcoin bags, but he also holds, other cryptos. So that's how I would look at it. It's like, hey, so let's hold what we really like, and then if you're not comfortable with a particular somebody talking about a crypto, like I talk about XRP a lot, Digital Outlook talks about XRP a lot. Yeah, so I do lives. I do a lot of lives. Then find a channel. Okoro. That's not a good question. I'm sorry. That's not a very good question. What is enough? What do you mean by enough? When you go to a buffet, do you take a plate and then you serve yourself what you know you need? I can't answer you what is enough. You know what you need in your life. You know where you want to be. So you plan according to. But if you cannot afford what it is that you are trying to get, then you have to have a different plan. I didn't say so, Lonzo Turner. I just said, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person who said, I'm not talking to you. You can speak about other coins. We have a conversation. Oh my God, you are misunderstanding me. But if you think that's what I'm saying, that's fine. You are misunderstanding me. You've probably been coming to my channel for a while. You don't have to be on here. I want you to be on here, but I'm saying, somebody said XCN is leading cross-border payment. I said, okay, tell me why. Give me information. I'm like, why? You need to be at least 1,000 XRP for what? I need to know what you want. Do you want $2 million? You want $5 million? Like, how? What's your, like? I want enough. Like, enough of what? You see what I mean? So Lonzo, I'm not saying you can talk about other coins. We can have, your investment partner has 20,000. You know, one of the things on this channel, I beg people don't talk about how much somebody or you has. Once you put it out there that you have this, you have no idea who's looking out for you. You know what I mean? So I'd rather not even get into that conversation. Sorry, thus maybe I should make rules on this thing. Don't say how many everybody is for our protection, your protection. Yes, obstacle. You see what I'm saying? The flow is completely different. Like this morning, 20 minutes. Yeah. So, but if people understand that we can have a conversation, you can tell me XCN is the best. Okay, why? Yeah, I said you should send me like send me the information you have. I'm not you hold XRP too, but you said stronghold. I don't want stronghold. I don't want to have stronghold. I'm not like it's too much for me. I'm 58. I'm 50. I'll be 58 in January. So I've been around and it's like, you might be a younger person. I don't know how old you are, but maybe you are older than me and you are able to. But I find that if I have too many, I don't even know the seed phrase is this. It's just too much. So I found that in a world of Fords, GMs, Toyotas, Honda, you can pick and choose. That's life. That's my position, right? Everyone needs to spend it all. XCN is partnered with Visa, Fiserv, Capital One, Nasdaq, Citigroup, Orange. Okay, so they are leading. Rashad, thank you so much for the information. I will check it out and maybe I'll get a bag of XCN for myself. So what should we do with Rashad? What should we do with our XRP bags? What do you say about XRP? Did we make a mistake? Are we like wrong for holding it? All right, guys, I'm down to 1%. But Rashad, if you can email me with the information you have, I really would love to share it. I want people to know what's going down so that people can invest wisely. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day, everybody.